David Taylor, we got Kid Dynamite, we got the Magic Man right here.
She ain't gonna throw it until you give it up Southern Stepper style.
Taylor game or die.
Before she tosses that
against Kid Dynamite.
By Kyle Dake and David Taylor.
Match of the century, part 2.
Wrestling fans, we don't mind telling you, this is the one we've been waiting for.
We are underway, ladies and gentlemen, 165 pounds. The one we've all been waiting for, Dake Taylor part 2. Kyle Dake quickly in our shot. Taylor's gonna start a scramble. And nothing here. Great action right away. Dake on the leg, Taylor counters. They each have a leg now. Wow, action, fireworks right from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see a stalemate. The crowd appreciates what they just saw in the first 20 seconds, and hopefully we see tons more of it. Dake got to the legs, what seemed pretty easily, but that's half the battle. If that, then you got to finish on David Taylor. Good luck with that. They wrestled, of course, at the All-Star match. There was no takedown. It was Kyle Dake winning in about 400 overtimes, maybe 4 overtimes, actually.
Correction on that one for 5th place, Total Missouri, Strickland, Appalachian State.
My heart is beating kind of fast.
Mine is too.
I'm a little nervous, and like, there's now almost like this hush over the crowd. There was that wild exchange there 40 seconds ago, and it's like quieting down here. Everybody's wondering, what's going to happen? Hands are sweaty.
Kyle Dake on a 50-plus match.
Dake on a knee. Taylor with the head control. Dake posting, back up to his feet. Kyle Dake.
At 165, Dake won his last title at 157.
Dake's great in his 2-on-1 position. Hard to clear it. Hard to get motion going. Snap down as well from it.
Taylor's got head position and controls that far elbow, so it's going to neutralize it a little bit. And we're going to walk out of bounds, maybe. Yeah. Let's predict the future again.
There you go again, Vader.
And we're going to go 1 minute to go here in the first period, so that opening flurry and action has slowed down a little bit since then. Dake was going to try to come out and get that takedown early and ride him for days like he does. And he was close, but no cigar. And again, that same position. Dake marching forward with the 2-on-1. Taylor, head buried in, and he had the far elbow. He does control that far elbow. We come back to the center. 39 seconds to go.
Really doing a good job of controlling Taylor's left hand. Hear a pin drop.
You really can't hear a pin drop.
I think everybody's nervous.
Glad I'm not the only one.
There's one person in this building we can assure you is not.
Who's that? And we're going to have a scoreless first period, so fireworks right at the beginning, and like I said, a little bit slower. Cody Sanderson and Casey Cunningham in the corner for David Taylor, Rob Cole, Jeremy Spates in the corner for Kyle Dake. Taylor on top. He rode Dake for what, 54 seconds or something like that, nearly a minute. At the All-Star match, he throws a leg in on the right side. Kyle Dake up to his feet, but it looks like he's not going to get away anytime soon. They're going to go back to the mat. 16 seconds down in the period. And again, Dake tripods up. Taylor throws a leg in on the left side. Kyle Dake stands up all the way. Taylor brings him back to the mat, follows the hips, throws the leg in on the right side now. Dake up to his feet, near the edge. Taylor going forward, not trying to pull him out of bounds, taking that pressure forward, back to the center of the mat as he rides that spiral.
46 seconds of riding time for Taylor.
And Taylor, 51 seconds of riding time. Kyle Dake tries to switch, comes to his feet, grabs a hand, looking to get away, he's not gonna. And he's gonna look for a reversal, but Taylor gets the 1 minute of riding time. Of course, we got plenty of time to wrestle. And this could be a stalemate position. I'm thinking it's gonna be. And they do stalemate it. 50 seconds to go in the period, 1:10 riding time for David Taylor.
If you can see the grin on Roper's face right now, it
I'm
is
just enjoying the wrestling.
Caldwell with a
So
3-0 lead on round 3 for third.
And what if Dake rides Taylor the entire period? Said that wrong. What if Taylor rides Dake the entire period? That would be something. That put some pressure on Kyle Dake here in the third. And he's doing a great job, and it's gonna be nothing here. Still nothing, and finally an escape. Kyle Dake, 1:34 on the riding time clock for Taylor, 20 seconds to go in the period. And Kyle Dake finally comes out to a 1-0 lead. We go back to the center, 17 seconds to go in the period. And it'll look for a second as though Dake might get a reversal. Taylor, wise to it, able to defend the position, ends up giving up one. And that's probably how we're gonna head into the third. We will, time runs out. David Taylor's choice, he will go underneath Kyle Dake. Dake ridden for 1:34. I don't know when the last time something like that happened.
I don't know, ever. He's usually out pretty quick. He's got the best tripod stand up in wrestling.
The battle of two defending national champions on mat number 2.
Taylor right to that tripod as well. Both guys hammers on top. Dake, known for those big lift and returns. And that wasn't a big one, but it was effective. He brought Taylor back to the mat. And he's got 20 seconds to erase that riding time. Now Kyle Dake throws a leg in on the
Dake's
right side.
best position, Taylor's best position. Leg defense.
Dake readjusting his hips, coming back on top.
Dake recovered well from that.
He
That
really-
was pretty sketchy position.
Yep, and now Dake's kind of in danger, but he's over by the edge of the mat. And it's going to be 2-point reversal, David Taylor. Taylor goes up 2-1 and riding time going back in his favor. And a possible stall ride. And now you could warrant that a stall. Taylor needs to climb up, finally does. And they're over on the edge, out of bounds. 1 minute to go. David Taylor with the lead, 2-1. He also has 1:11 riding time. And that will be moving upward. David Taylor on the verge of getting one back over Dake. I'm not sure what the ref was saying there, but whatever. Back to the action. Kyle Dake up to his feet, fights the hands. Taylor throws the leg in. And they move towards the edge. And they go reversal on it! No! No! Interesting there! The Penn State coaches don't like it. 3-2. So if Dake rides him out for the rest of the match, he will erase riding time. He's got 40 seconds with which to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is super exciting, and the regulation here, I am...
Literally, he's got to ride him out to win.
And Dake finds a way, they're out of bounds. 26 seconds to go, Kyle Dake. A ride out for the win. 26 seconds to go. doing. Dake fixing his headgear. Not sure what's wrong. The Velcro came undone or something, maybe. Kyle Dake riding tough, foul on the hips. Dake throws a leg in on the right side, 15 seconds to go. But like you said, Roper, this is David Taylor's best spot. Dake follows him up on the feet. 5 seconds to go. Taylor rolls through. Dake hanging on. And this thing, no points. No points. Unbelievable match. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Dake will get it done again. The Pennsylvania coaches do not like that call. The officials are talking over it. Dake must be shaking hands. He doesn't want to let the officials talk. And they're going to say, my hand is shaking here. Unbelievable action. Wow. 157 pounds. We've got for Penn State, 6th ranked freshman David Taylor. He's taking on Sean Bido from Lehigh. Taylor in on a single. Quickly. He's behind. He's to the corner. Has not scored yet. There's 2 points. Looks like Bido was looking for a big move there. It didn't happen. And right away, got a 2-on-1. David Taylor possibly trying to roll through and tilt. Let's go with that. Continues to move forward on top. Those long arms. Throws that, sinks that deep tight waist. 30 seconds down in the first.
Coming up.
Taylor riding strong.
Hip slow. Hip low. Scoot down. Yep.
Stepping over. 2 points for Bido. He gets a reversal. Riding time goes down. It's at 45, going down right now. Excuse me. A little bit of a scramble there. Taylor comes out ahead. The reversal puts him up 4-2.
Take it away hard. Coming up, Sean, get to your feet. Clear that wrist on the head. Take it away, Sean.
Taylor's got a half Nelson and a deep waist. Comes across to that claw ride off to the side. Shifting his weight. Nice on top. Bido comes to his feet. Fights the hands, gets free. Taylor attacks that ankle, no points. On the edge, the ref wants to see a fresh start. Minute 8 left in the period. A minute 10 riding time for David Taylor, as Taylor leads this match 4-3.
1 minute.
Comes across, misses that low leg.
Go on him. Hey, Sean,
back to the center. 45 seconds left in the first period.
Come on, David, you need one.
45 seconds.
Taylor with an underhook. Oh my, wow, steps over with that long body. He just, and he's gonna look for her. I think he just jacked up an underhook, and when Bido reacted, he whipped his leg over the opposite side, threw it in and scored. Now he's looking for near fall. Taylor with the tilt. Gets a quick 2 count, and he's still counting. I believe that was a 4. I don't think he got a 3 points. I think it was only a 2. You know what I'm trying to say. 2 near fall. David Taylor puts him up 8-3. But Taylor leads this one 8-3 right now. As we're going to head in the second period, Taylor also has a minute 50 riding time, minute 51 riding time.
157, Taylor with a minute 51 riding time.
This is Mark on FloWrestling Live, Big Live Duels, Penn State, Lehigh visiting. We're at 157 pounds. David Taylor leads Sean Bido. 8-3 here in the second period, and just at the 2-minute mark riding time now for David Taylor.
Hips down and away, hips down and away.
And looking for that tilt again. I think he got a 1 count and loses it. Ready for scramble again. Taylor looking for the fall. Oh, David Taylor wins. Oh, he's excited. David Taylor having some fun here.
There to the center, shaking hands. Everybody knows these guys. Taylor's going to attack from a lot of different places. Really good short offense, likes to get to the ankles. Caldwell, really good ham fighter's got a pretty good single leg.
Keeps really good position.
Yeah, his head position's phenomenal for a tall guy.
He doesn't fire off a lot of shots. You're not going to see him, almost the opposite of Taylor, who's going to go attack. He said he's got good short offense. He's got good long offense.
Oh,
he's got
dresser
good everywhere. Caldwell gives him the shove on the edge.
The double face push. That's the technical term.
The patented double face push.
Caldwell looks like he's really wanting to tie up David's head. He's really good at pulling this collar tie in close and limiting the offense a guy can make. You'll see him pull that over tie in too.
Worked a lot with Sammy Henson back when he was at Oklahoma, and even then some, training for the freestyle circus. And Sammy's got a similar style, which just keeps great position, has awesome counter offense, and tough to score on. Caught up in the singlet there for a sec.
Caldwell really trying to keep Taylor in close so he can't get his flurries going.
Doing a pretty good job of it so far. We're 35 seconds into the period and we're scoreless. Taylor, your number 1 seed. Caldwell, your number 2 seed. They are ranked, I think, first and second in the country. So your second matchup of this tournament that sees the 1 and 2 wrestlers in the nation. David Taylor went first round bye, tech fall, pin, major, pin. What did you call it? Tech fall, fall. Tech fall, fall, major fall. Tech fall, fall, major fall. Caldwell went pin, 5-0, 4-1, 7-0, 2-1, so a little bit closer matches. 44 seconds to go in the first. We're still scoreless.
Taylor's gotten close in a few attacks, but really spent most of the period trying to clear that collar tie from Caldwell. Is he grabbing his headgear?
26 to go. First period, scoreless. That's the second time Caldwell's been inside the straps of David Taylor. Whether or not it's on purpose, I don't know, but it has happened twice.
Zargushing it. That's what we call it.
Targouche?
You ever tried that technique? It works great. Singlet pull to the single.
No, but I'd like to.
I do it to my kids all the time.
On their shirt?
Now they probably know it's coming. Yep, shirt pull to the single. Now they know my
Dirty
secret.
Russian. And 0-0 after the first period. You got to think that's a win for Tyler Caldwell. If you had a game plan and they said, hey, if you can come out of the first period 0-0, we'll be in good shape. Taylor, you know, it doesn't like that. He wants to score points in bunches.
This is why you're here on mat number 1. 3-time All-American NCAA champion David Taylor. 2-time finalist and 3-time All-American Tyler Caldwell.
Caldwell said, excuse me, David, can you get out of the way? David said, no.
I'm sure he was that polite about it.
There's plenty of room in front of you, young man. And Taylor's going to
Kind
slide
sir.
the leg in.
Cross body in it.
Goes to work on the arm. Caldwell sits out, leg still in. David follows, comes back on top.
David's had success on top against Caldwell in the past, turned him several times. That's where he scored most of his points against him at the scuffle last year.
We'll see if Caldwell's able to make any adjustments from that.
Most of them for tight waist tilts, if I remember right, though.
Man, he's got such a good tight waist tilt. It's ridiculous. And now he's going to go arm bar on the left side, leg on the right. Caldwell up to his feet. Taylor still riding that leg on the right. Comes to underhook and they go out of bounds.
Got a pretty good tweet. Says, nothing says I love you like a double face push.
Ain't that the truth? And look at this. Almost reversal for Caldwell, and it's going to be back points for Taylor off of that. No, he's holding two. He is holding two. John Smith does not like that.
Why is he still holding two?
And now he's going to award it. Smith thinks he was too far off the mat, I suppose.
I think this one's going to get turned away, possibly. If they get a conference.
Mike Haggerty?
I think. Now that's backs.
Is that
That's
interesting position, Taylor? Wow, that was wild.
That's what we were talking about in our roll around earlier.
Yeah, right? And so it's going to be two more. They're going to say 4-0, 2 sets of 2. I don't know if they're going to go review that or not or have a conference on it. It almost seems too late.
Been too long now.
There is no video review at this tournament. Of course, the referees can always meet and talk it over. But, yeah, it's been so long. There's been another pair of back points since then. 15 seconds to go here in the second period. Caldwell looked like he was on the verge of scoring a reversal, and they get locked up. Taylor freezes them on his back, gets back on top, absolutely has control, and then I don't even know how. Used his legs or something to pin Caldwell down. Got another two, and it's 4-0. Taylor set underneath a full 2-minute ride also for David Taylor, but he jumps. Can't do that.
Caldwell tough on top. He's pretty good with his bars, pretty good leg rider himself. David's leg defense almost negates leg riders sometimes.
And look at a switch.
Oh, it's that
to an
cradle.
inside cradle. Taylor's going to take him over. Oh, boy. He's got Caldwell in trouble.
Back to it. Almost locked it again.
Two more near fall for Taylor. It's going to be 6-8-0 as he got a reversal to near fall. And he's in the driver's seat now. Really, he's going to start to open this thing up. Taylor's, what was it, his quarterfinal bout this morning, 17-6 major decision over Dylan Palacio.
Scored 15 points in the third period.
It was 2-1 going into the third. I guess he scored 2 in the second, 2 in the third here so far, but he's the kind of guy who gets better as the match goes on. He had that cradle locked again just for a brief moment. And Caldwell up, they go out of bounds. So David Taylor pouring it on. He's got a major decision at this point. We got 1 minute to go in the match.
Third period on number 7. Lucidor, Citadel leads Walsh Navy 5-3. 1 minute, 6 seconds. All 157-pound place winners racing.
Is that his third caution?
I don't remember it.
I remember one.
I do too.
And we started to make fun of it and joke around. I don't remember a second. But, you know, nobody said anything. Kale didn't say anything, so. We'll go 8-1 on the scoreboard. Still major decision because he's got riding time locked up.
High thigh ride by Taylor. Almost has Caldwell broken down flat. Caldwell's doing a good job keeping that far knee bent. .30 seconds left in the match.
22 seconds to go. Taylor's got 3:14 riding time. Tripod, quad pod. 10 seconds to go. Caldwell to his feet. Taylor lifts and puts it right back on the mat. Caldwell tries to sit and turn. Taylor throws a boot in. They roll through, and that's going to be it. Racking up the riding time and another tournament title. The Magic Man does it once again. He's a three-time Southern, three-time finalist, 3 losses on his college career to go along with the Hodge Trophy. No big deal. Moreno, kind of a breakout season though last year at Iowa State, earns All-American honors.
Yeah, he placed 6th, unseated. Nice slide by. Taylor can score in so many different ways. Slide bys, leg attacks, and he is so nasty on top. And Marino's going to come in a huge underdog here, as most guys will against Taylor this year.
And Taylor working on that armbar half, and he's,
potentially near fall.
He circles through and kicks the referee at the same time. Maybe that's because he was upset that the ref called it potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
Ref took a foot to the head.
2-0 early for Taylor. 2:35 to go in this first period.
And he trying to get a leg in on the right side, decides to tilt him up instead. He's getting a count here. I believe there's 2 in the bank. Referee holding 2. And he's going to award it 4-0. David Taylor, now he's got a half. Let's go with that. Throws a leg in, cross body ride. And he just takes his time on top and seems to have his way with a lot of opponents.
He's got so many turns, so many ways to score. Just relentless
lock
on
up.
top.
I thought he was going to lock up an arm bar with his left side. Still potentially could go there.
Of his 100 career victories, 93 bonus point victories.
Brian Hazard alluded to the bonus point prowess. He's got 100 wins, 93 by bonus.
And look at this
There
again. He goes half bar. He went to the half side. Wow, only 7 wins in his college career without bonus.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I think I only had 7 with bonus.
We can't all be David Taylor, Bader.
All-American last year, finishing 6th.
And so he got another 2 count there on that kind of roll through. Now looking cross-face cradle.
David Taylor up 6-0, minute 25 to go here in the first period. Comes cross wrist over the top.
And the thing about David Taylor, you're not safe anywhere. On your feet, on top, on bottom. He's relentless, always looking to score. And it's going to be a real tough spot here for Marino. 1:07 to go, and Taylor's going to kick him loose. But as I said, that's not safety for Marino.
So fun to watch he is. And, you know, he saw the improvement he made, and he really made a jump even on the senior level this year. Second in the U.S. Open, 3rd at the team trials, a win over Andrew Howe.
Yeah.
And David Taylor is right there with the best guys in our country.
Absolutely. He's right there. And
look at that, just smooth like, gets to the leg. Moreno actually able to defend that one, but right behind it's going to come another shot, another ankle pick attempt, another snap down as, you know, you're just going to see Taylor go from one thing right to the next. Front headlock, dresser dump perhaps. Jumps over the hips even before they hit the mat, and they give the 2 points to Taylor there. Makes it 8-1 with 25 seconds to go in the first period, and Taylor,
potentially dangerous to call.
they're going to stop another one with potentially dangerous, but he's looking good at this point in the driver's seat.
We got a pair of Olympic champs in their respective course. Kevin Jackson, the Iowa State coach, and this Cale Sanderson guy.
Cale Sanderson guy.
I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, I heard of him.
Penn State, an
Pretty
up-and-coming program. I think they're going to be all right.
Yeah, that guy, Cale Sanderson, and the Penn State program's okay. Yeah. Something like that.
They're all right.
3-time defending NCAA champions, and at this point, poised to do it again.
Got to be considered the favorites.
It's their time right now for sure. Taylor, again with that deep half crab, and he's going to take Moreno over. Wow. I don't know how he didn't get any. Kudos to Marino right there for defending that and not giving up any points. So after one period, David Taylor leads by 7 points. It's 8-1 on the scoreboard, and he's got 2:17 on the riding time clock. Looking good.
Yep, that's vintage Taylor so far.
It just looks cool as can be out there, enjoying himself, having fun.
And that's something you hear the Penn State guys mention a lot. We have fun, and they wrestle loose, and they wrestle a more wide-open style. And, maybe that's one of their keys to success, other than having really good wrestlers.
That helps.
That does help.
And he comes right back to that crab ride half. You see him. Oh, and he's going to go the other way. Taylor's just persistent here. He wants this half. I'll give Marino credit, man. He's fighting this off. A lot of people can't stay out of this. Marino is. And to not give up back points, in my opinion, right there, it's kind of impressive.
Yeah. It's interesting to see Taylor go for the same turn so many times. We'll see him go from one turn. If that's not working, he'll go to a tilt. If that's not working, something else. He's got such a wide variety of turns in there. Now he's going to the tilt.
He goes 2-on-1. He lets it go. Slips a leg in on the right side as we dip down towards 1 minute to go here in the period. 8-1 on the scoreboard. 3:15 on the riding time for David Taylor. Obviously, that continues to move up. It's over 3:20. And we're just under a minute to go here now in the second period.
Good stalemate call. No one's really working. No one's able to improve their situation. 49 seconds to go, 3:28. Yeah, as you see a shot of the scoreboard.
Marino set underneath. Taylor's to cover on top. Check that. Taylor's going to kick him free, give him a point, and look to work for another takedown. Marino fires off a shot. It's not there. Taylor battles back inside for position. Taylor continues to come forward. Marino really just trying to fend off attacks. And you look at that, and as soon as he stops just trying to defend, and Marino tries to get offensive himself, it plays right into David Taylor's game, and Taylor circles behind, defends it, and has a counter takedown there. He leads 10-2 now with 13 seconds to go in the second period.
3:46 and climbing of riding time. It's locked up already, so it's effectively 11-2 right now. So 8 to go. Moreno's on bottom again.
Again, he slips that leg in on the right side. Tries to take him back. Maybe got a one count. Maybe he didn't. But regardless, neither one is enough for points. So today you see it 10-2. Taylor's going to carry that lead in the third period, and he's going to start underneath.
Be interesting to see if Marino commits much to a ride. Taylor's so dangerous on bottom. Wow.
And he does commit to it. He stays on top of that strong claw ride. He's going to come to a spiral with his right hand. Try to bring Taylor back to the mat. He drops to a single leg. David Taylor, Wizard, steps over. He's going to go through that little roll through tilt there. And you got to think that there he is. He locks it up. Taylor tries to bring him over. Marino still in control, though. Riding time moving down, though. Although you said, Christian, it's locked up. So paying attention to it doesn't mean all that much, although I'll probably continue to say the time just because I'm used to it.
Nothing wrong with that. Keep the people informed as you see a shot of the scoreboard.
27 to go here in the bout. David Taylor up by 8. Ooh, Taylor momentarily looked like he was going to gram it at the last second, decided not to.
Marino riding really tough so far.
45 seconds down in the period. Marino's still on top. I mean, that right there in itself is, again, impressive. I know he's not scoring points, but to me that's, you know, small victories. And maybe he sees David Taylor later this season. He has more confidence and can keep this thing even closer, or who knows, perhaps pull out a victory.
The unthinkable. There have been bigger upsets.
And I don't mean to cut him off. This match isn't over. Right. You know, anything can happen. We're not just going to stop and raise David Taylor's hand here. We got another 59 seconds to go.
59 seconds. He's ridden a minute and 1 already. A great accomplishment for Marino.
And Marino again brings him back to the mat. Taylor having trouble getting away. Marino hanging on to a single leg now. And we could maybe see this stalemated. Maybe not. 40 seconds to go. No change in position. And now they're going to call stalling on Marino, his first warning.
So 37 to go. 10-2, effectively 11-2 in favor of David Taylor over Michael Marino.
Status for the Cyclones. His dad Mike finished 7th in 1992.
Marino drops to a leg again. Starts to climb back up the body. As soon as he does, he's looking to Turk David Taylor, trap the hips. He catches the far ankle, so he's still in control. Throws a leg in on the near side. They head towards the out of bounds, and he needs to hang on to that ankle as Taylor feels like he's into a scramble position, and it looks like he's starting to get comfortable. Moreno still in control. Taylor trying to eke his hips over on top, and he's going to do it as they roll out of bounds. There's still a toe imbalance for Moreno, so that keeps the action going. The referee stops it as they go out of bounds with 3 seconds to go. He gives David Taylor the reversal. He's up 12-2. Add on the riding time. Give it 3 seconds. Final score is going to be 13-2 if nothing changes. David Taylor is going to win this thing with 2 minutes and 6 seconds of riding time. The Magic Man comes out, puts on a show, gets a major decision victory.
Nice win, but a great showing from Moreno.
From Bloomington, South, Bloomington, Indiana, please welcome Paul.
16-4, 11-2, 7-2, 5-3, 5-2. Beats Sidoris in the rematch to get here.
Needless to say, you're going to see a few points in this one.
Maybe.
Do it. Nice.
In on a single leg. Young trying to defend. That's 2. Not a good place for that.
Take down, Penn State.
Great set. Green card. Caution, red.
Can you do it after the match?
Filming skills. This is
as fast as possible so I can get right back.
I got it. Stabilize it. Now you're gonna pick it up, aren't you? I don't know what these clowns are doing, man. Freaking trying to film this match and idiots are rolling out mats behind us, getting in our way. Taylor got a 3. Seriously? Is that what he's really doing? Is that?
Nice job, Dave.
What was the purpose of that? I guess in case somebody falls on the concrete. All right, now that we have wrestling mats all over the arena and we missed the first 2.5 minutes of this match.
We missed 5 points.
We missed 5 points. And I stole the camera from Lee.
I'm guessing single leg, tight waist tip.
Yeah.
Why did you take the camera?
Because you were filming the ceiling.
No, I wasn't.
All right, shut up. Back to action. He really does. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
What'd you do?
Thanks, sir. All right. I feel like they just stole these guys' spotlights here for a little bit.
Just
All right,
yours.
we got to get back in our rut. Give me mine. Taylor's going to kick him.
Gets 130 riding time. Already in on the ankles again. He's building.
Ankle.
Another level, son.
Young in on head inside single, trying to build.
Hey, sprawl first.
Taylor stuffing that head. Young popping up Iranian, trying to get to a hip here.
Get your leg back.
What kind of Kimura rolls through that?
It's the second one of those we've seen.
Down by his knee there.
Who was it? Sanders? Sanders give us one of those in the first match.
Bring your knee on the side.
Nice little scramble there. 40 seconds left in the period. 7-2 lead for the Magic Man over the Red Dragon. That's a pretty good nickname matchup there. 3 shots. Time. 9-2 Taylor. Riding time's going up. Minute 40.
Let's go, guys. Keep wrestling.
Baited him with the roll through, went backside half tilt. That's good wrestling. Got him to turn his hips. And leads to back points.
3-point ball. That's Dake.
Red's choice. Top bottom, red. Red, for Detroit, green chooses down.
Remember my prediction?
Yeah. Shut up. Set. Let's go.
We bet
Nice little hip heights there for Taylor.
outside shot, Young.
Taylor looking
to swim high C, changes back to single side. Good transition wrestling. That's going to make it 14-2. 15-2 ride time. He's right at 2 minutes ride time now.
15-2. Got one more shot to pin here.
got that bar deep, throwing in a near side boot.
Pin him. This is it.
Changes to a half.
He's going to try to cast over here.
Half's not as deep as it was. It's going to be a hard time floating without him turning his hips flat.
All right, come on top.
And the crowd can appreciate Taylor. All Young is probably top 7, top 8 in the country. And Taylor just